Hey everyone, welcome back to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more, bringing you some more information on comic books, upcoming comics. Specifically, I wanted to talk about the upcoming Absolute Carnage #1 miniseries that's going to be hitting shelves August 7th, and Donny Cates is returning to talk about the mad, crazy, psychopathic symbiote that is Carnage, Cletus Cassidy. And I gotta say that it's very exciting that he's gonna be coming back to write for this series, because I had a lot of fun with the run of Donny Cates' Venom, and that guy just pretty much fleshed out Venom, included some new mythos, backstories, and pretty much opened the whole new world for Venom as a whole. And Venom has become one of my favorite characters of all time in comic books. As of the recent stories that have been brought to the comics, I simply adored the character, and he's got a lot to deal with, especially with the upcoming miniseries of Absolute Carnage, because Carnage is going to be going after everyone who's ever worn a symbiote suit, including Venom. And now Eddie Brock is on the run because Eddie Brock is currently separated from the symbiote. So to bring you more details on Absolute Carnage #1 and to give you a preview, we have an article from Superhero Hype, and it says, first look at Marvel's Absolute Carnage #1. Venom may be more of a lethal protector than a villain, but the Marvel Universe still has Carnage. Later this summer, Cletus Cassidy is heading back to the forefront in the Absolute Carnage miniseries. Donny Cates and artist Ryan Stegman are positioning Carnage as a major threat to Marvel heroes, and this time Cletus has a much darker agenda. Via CBR, Marvel has dropped the first few pages of Absolute Carnage #1. In the preview, Eddie Brock and his son Dylan are on the run as Eddie explains Carnage's new mission. Apparently, Carnage wants to reawaken Null, the god of the symbiotes, who is the major antagonist in the run of Venom from Donny Cates. Unfortunately, that would require the death of several Marvel heroes, and it might lead to the end of the universe. Eddie's already separated from the Venom symbiote, but he may soon wish that he wasn't. Carnage has framed Eddie for murder, and he's now one of the nation's most wanted criminals. So here's the official description from Marvel. After turning Venom's world upside down a year ago, Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman are about to put the sinister symbiote through hell again. Only this time, Carnage has come calling, and everyone who's ever worn a symbiote is dead in his sights. He skirted the periphery of Marvel Universe for months, but Cletus Cassidy at last stands poised to make his grand return to New York in a blistering 60-page story, and he wants to paint the town red. So kind of like a Spider-Man 800 kind of situation we got going on here. This is going to be clearly a big entry into Carnage, Absolute Carnage #1. It's going to be 60 pages long. And if you haven't read Spider-Man 800, that is also a big symbiote story that features the Green Goblin in, combining with the Carnage symbiote, who then became the Red Goblin. And it was a really fun read, and that was 80 pages long. So this time now, Carnage is coming back full circle with another miniseries. And Carnage has had his own comics for quite a few years now. I've never really read his independent comics, but this seems very interesting because Donny Cates is coming back to write another story for this psychopathic symbiote, and it's really exciting because he does absolute amazing work, and the art is just gorgeous. So you can go ahead and read the full preview in the gallery in this website. I'll leave a link in the description. Absolute Carnage #1 will hit comic book stores on Wednesday, August 7th. So go ahead and pre-order if you haven't done so already, because this is really exciting. And if you did check out the preview, let me know what you thought. And are you excited? Are you even reading comic books? And are you reading any of the symbiote comic books? I highly suggest and recommend you read Venom, because it is a great time and you'll absolutely love it. So that's all that I have for you guys for now, for today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so y'all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.